I wish somebody told me this before I changed my throw, because for a while it got worse. Everybody sees the before and the after. I'm going to show you the before, the during and the current. We won't call it after because it's not honed 100% right now. When I started working with Ramon from Training Darts, we decided there was things in my throw that needed to change for me to become more consistent and a better darts player. I kind of had the stance and I kind of had the rhythm, but that was about it. We've all seen my videos for all this past year and you can see why it needed changing to improve. Before we carry on, this is not me saying, oh yeah, look at me, trust the throw, and then change the throw. This was me being able to progress to the next level through the eyes of a professional darts coach. So we decided to change a few things in the throw, nothing really majorly dramatic in fact. This wasn't because I wanted to look like a pro, get on the ADC tours, do vaults and all that kind of stuff. It was just to progress me to the next level. I'd taken it as far as I could take it myself. Getting advice and feedback and honest conversations from a coach really changed my perspective. So we made the change and started working on it. And honestly, I wasn't prepared for what came next. At first, it felt brilliant. I thought, right, that's it. I'm now on the track. I'm going to be hitting 90 averages within a week. Felt fresh, felt like I had good sessions, and I felt I was really on a trajectory. A few good visits, and I started losing concentration and going back to where I was. And then guess what? My averages, my play went bump through the floor. Like massively through the floor. And at the early part of the journey, that's when it all clicked into place. I don't mean I started throwing better. I mean, the process clicked in my brain. Because changing your throw isn't actually the hard bit. Owning it and trusting it is. I've had to trust it even though sometimes I've just not wanted to. I've had to repeat it. I've had to keep using it even though the darts are going here, here and anywhere but there. And if the truth is told, my confidence fell through the floor. I mean massively. I was getting so frustrated with it all. But then I started to see consistency creeping in. This is where I started to feel like I'd made some progress. The throw wasn't automatic yet, but the transition from the old one, because it certainly was not my old throw anymore, it was starting to resemble something much cleaner. I was stuck somewhere kind of in the middle really, but the mindset shifted. The good days felt great. I was sending videos to my coach Ramon, hitting 140s freely, but then the next day I was hitting 11s, 7s, 26s again. The reality. And when I had those bad days, those bad sessions, it made me want to jack it in and go back to my old throw. And honestly, there were times in that period of like 4 or 5 weeks where I thought, I want to go back. I've made a mistake. I want to show you a short video now of the throw we're all familiar with on this channel and how it's progressed to where it is today. Hope you enjoy it. Here it is, the throw we all know and hate. This is the first thing you saw, pump and throw, so inconsistent. Phase 1, bringing it up one smooth motion, but look, holding it too long, creating more tension, the same with the pump and throw, creating tension, making my throw go all over the place. Look, so frustrated with myself, hold, throw, creating tension. The longer my arms in the air, the more movement, the more tension I'm building up. That was one of the biggest things we took away. But this is phase 1, trying to get it into one fluid motion even. Yeah, it's getting there. Here we are, phase 2. I went for a slight grip change here. I went to 2 fingers on the barrel at the back, which didn't really suit me, but it helped me get a little bit more rhythm going at that time. I didn't stick out for long, probably half an hour. But you see the flow, the throw now, much more fluid, not fighting it as much. Yeah. It's still not perfect in this phase, but it's getting there. You can see one action up and out. The pause is less. Here we are, phase 3. Everything's starting to come together. Look, this nice and smooth. Bang, 20, treble 20, even. Oh, so close to 180, so close. And this is where we are now. My grouping is so much better. Look at the throws here. Grouping, better. Scoring, better. Everything is just much smoother and better. Even the doubles. One take, see ya. Double 20, one take, see ya. And then I missed a double 10. Went inside the double 10, but no pressure. I've got confidence again. There we go, double 5. I'm going to apologise for the giving all that when I finished the doubles. They were all first takes as well, so, you know, it really has improved everything about my game. My scoring averages, my first 9 scoring averages are now in the high 80s. My overall average is in the mid to late 60s, which I'm really, really happy about. Is it consistent? No. Some games I'll throw 68s and then the next game might throw a 41. But them 41 averages are being eradicated and replaced by high 50s, 60s, 65s, etc. That is where I've come to. But the biggest thing I've learned isn't how to change a throw and what my throw should look like. It's how not to abandon it every time it fell off, to trust the process. Because like I've just said, bad days and bad sessions, they still happen. And that's just darts. At our level, that is just darts. But now I can feel and see the difference between a good day and a good throw and a bad day and a bad throw. I know exactly what I've done wrong. Before I was scratching my head, why? Now I understand it because I can feel it. Am I where I want to be? No, but with the help of Ramon from Training Darts, I'm getting to where I want to be and where he feels I can be too. So before I even give it the big one, 60s, 60s, 70s, 80s, do you know what? I'm nowhere near close because until I can do it every visit, I am nowhere near it. I still have inconsistent days, but do you know what? Some days I have brilliant days, hitting 3, 4, 180s in a day. That's not happened before. I've still got things to improve, but compared to where I came from, the rewards really are starting to show. And for me, that makes the frustration worth the while. If you're going through a throw rebuild or a change of throw with yourself or with a darts coach, just trust the process. And then when you get there, trust the throw. I've said it from the start of all my YouTube videos and I'll keep saying it forever. I trusted my throw, but I couldn't get to the next level on my own. The middle part, that is the toughest section. At the beginning, you feel, oh, this feels nice and fresh and making progress, and then bang, it hits you because you cannot keep that level. The more you go at it, the more you hone it, the more you play it, the more you do it, the easier and more consistent it becomes. And it's in the middle. That's where the hard work comes, because you can either carry on or you can give up. And look, sometimes things really do get worse before they get better. And that's it. That is my progress journey from starting with Ramon 3 months ago to where we are today. I also want to add that equipment makes a massive difference. I'm not talking about your dart barrels, I'm talking about your points, your flights and your stems. That's for another video because I've changed those to suit the way I throw a dart. What helps my dart get to the board in the best possible place. So keep an eye out for that one as well. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Worse before it gets better. Hopefully from now on, my videos will be a little bit more a smoother throw, better scores, better examples and better demos for you. All thanks to Ramon at Training Darts and my hard work. Until the next one, see you later.